When you think of dads, who's the first one that comes to your mind? If you were born in the last 10 or so years, I'd say there's a huge chance that honor goes to Bluey's dad, Bandit, as your real father had sped away long ago. I guess idolizing a bandit is better than worshipping certain dads like Thanos and Walter White, but you could definitely select better. Prime example, Homer and Peter. They've never done anything wrong. Okay, Peter did blow up a hospital, but so did Mr. Beast according to Meat Canyon, and he's now the most followed YouTuber on the platform. He also sold his daughter, but what's the difference between that and the Family Channel dads exploiting or even abusing their kids for views, or celebs creating entire social media pages for them? The government wants to limit kids from social media, but that's okay? Sure, Austin McBroom is paying his dues now living in that damn RV, but Justin Bieber ain't going to be facing no backlash for likely going as far as to post a picture of his kid's first shit. The worst thing is, people would probably pay for it like an NFT. Thank God the policies against minors doing OnlyFans is enforced, otherwise some dads could take the exploitation for money thing way farther. That's where the hero dads come in. Mr. Incredible, Tony Stark, Ant-Man, all of these legends would send all of those bad dads straight to the hospital, not blow one up, even if they had to sacrifice time with their children on Father's Day, the main Meatloaf of today's video. I'm sure the mere mention of Meatloaf gave Johnny Test PTSD of his dad, who's the perfect segue from cartoon and celebrity dads to average real dads, such as my own. These are the ones who truly deserve to be worshipped on Father's Day. The working class, beer-loving, sunglasses-bearing kind. My dad falls into this category perfectly, minus the beer part. Oh, he loves to drink as much as anyone, don't get me wrong, but he's more of a White Claw guy. This allows him to both drink way more before becoming more delirious than Muscle Man, and swiftly dodge the flaming monster from hell that is heartburn. You may argue drinking hardcore liquor until you pass out is the number one requirement of an average dad, but I'd counter that simply passing out is enough to qualify you for Dad of the Year. Whether that's during a movie of any genre on a sunny Sunday afternoon, the final 10 minutes of your favorite sports team's championship game, or the car show that they've been diligently preparing for all winter. In order to earn your degree in fatherhood, you need to be able to fall asleep on command. Shouldn't be too difficult. Any college student earning the degree alongside you can do it just fine. Don't think you can cheat your way to graduation with sleeping pills, though. That's only the first of the 5 dad commandments that I think every dad must possess. Let's go over the other 4, shall we? Number 2 is going to require some physical training, but by the end of it you should have reached peak condition, a dad bod. You better hope Sleepy Joe paid off your student loans, as you'll need money to acquire the correct amount of special cheeseburgers. What makes them special is that they're alcohol-infused Krabby Patties. You know Mr. Krabs ain't giving them up for free. He would sell his canonically most prized possession, his first dollar bill, for its accurate price, before giving away those fattening bastards free of charge. Once you have your burgers, you need to be absolutely sure to eat them as fast as Sonic with his chili dogs. Sorry, that's probably too Gen Z of a reference. To put it in terms a dad can understand, you need to inhale those bastards faster than your '69 Ford. Or your Porsche or your Dodge, whatever makes you tingle like Nathaniel on TLC. Doing so is the only way you can achieve a figure rounder than the earth. The 3rd commandment is also linked to cars, being your favorite TV show. Of course, you still have to be able to sleep deeper than an ancient fantasy creature when it's on, especially at its most tense moment. But there should be one vehicle-focused TV show that you're absolutely obsessed with, to the point where you suddenly develop severe hearing loss when your nagging wife asks you to do anything. While it could be a show like Street Outlaws that zeroes in on racing, the program usually tends to involve vehicle restoration. Gas Monkey Garage, Fast and Loud, Rust Valley Restores, All Girls Garage. Okay, maybe not that one. they're all virtually the same. Dads complain about Marvel movies being repetitive, but they're the only ones who can find enjoyment in watching identical loops of the same episodes over and over again. They even go as far as to watch the repeats on cable TV, of which there is an infinite amount. I mean, seriously, when's the last time you recall seeing your dad watch an episode that doesn't have a higher level of grain than the Sahara Desert? Commandment number 4 is regarding the hobbies that you spend your time doing, all of which include animals. Whether it's fishing, hunting, picking up roadkill from the street, or freeing animals from a top-secret peed-up prison, it seems every dad devotes a portion of their life to animals. My dad has a particular love for fishing, and I concur, for the most part. For one, your options for fish hook customization are more numerous than the LEGO Star Wars creator, when the games had one. Skywalker Saga. So many different colors, shapes, and sizes. There shouldn't be any anti-woke fishermen then, as they'd be quaking in their boots. Secondly, as opposed to hunting, you don't have to deal with the moral dilemma of killing your target. Obviously many people still do. Red Lobster has to stay in business somehow, but at least you have the choice to set them free. A common criticism of fishing is how boring it is, but dads like mine deal with the cunt that is boredom on a much wider scale during their job. In my dad's case, topsoil delivery and screening. This directs us to the final commandment, which will solidify you as an average dad, simply being a hard worker. No other rules or details, just work hard. It may sound simple, but I'm talking harder than the final Elden Ring boss. I'm talking harder than Mario 3D World's Champions Road. Not working one shift at your local Starbucks, or proclaiming yourself as an influencer after filming one video of your cat. A job that has you questioning whether to get out of bed every day. That's what the topsoil grind does to my dad, that's for sure. But you know what? He perseveres every day so I can have a better future. That, in my opinion, is the importance of Father's Day. To act as a reminder for dads to keep pushing on for the sake of their family's legacy, even if it will likely be destroyed by their families themselves, if not climate change. Oh, my bad, dads. I suppose you don't recognize climate change due to the bonus commandment, being that every father needs to have a conspiracy theory level belief. Hashtag fuck climate change, am I right? It's a farce made up by Octonauts. Has to be.